Okay, guys, so we're going to be getting into the Forbidden Catalyst in Chaos Zero Nightmare, seeing how this actually is going to be filling and really just working with the update changes that were made to basically implement the Zero system buffs, and then, of course, making certain occurrences and things of that nature just appear more often. So we're going to see how creative we can get in this run. I'm actually pretty excited because, again, I've been running a lot of things at a high tier, and it hasn't felt like I've been able to get a lot of Divine or Nephilim epiphanies. So we're going to see how this works. We're running this at a tier 13, but what we're going to do for the sake of this video, we're going to go and turn it on nightmare mode so we can have a tier 14, right? So let's see. We got Kyrikin in here, so that obviously is an update all in its own. So let's see here. We have the hyper immunity when you draw by an ability shield for one turn. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, we shall take that. I don't see no problem in going for that. Now that's one thing we are going to have to really get going with this setup. If we're going Ray and Veronica, we got to get our sustain up, right? Now let's see what fates we have here. So Forbidden Catalyst equipment will appear as a reward for elite regions 2 times. All right. I mean, that seems to be our best course of action here. Let's see what we got. Let's actually look at the map, because I was thinking maybe the top lane. Top lane seems like the lane to go. Yeah, top lane is going to be the lane to go. All right, so we're going to keep it straight for now and then swap over, because I want to hit some of those unidentified areas, and I try to usually hit as many because we have the dimensional area, and that's why I think that the best fate that you can get is like the one that tells you where it's at, because then you don't have to do all this like middle ground trying to cipher and find it, and or at least hoping you find it. I think you'll at least still find it at a high probability in the second, like in the interior, but the earlier the better, because you can actually get rid of that fate's debuff before you go to the next one. All right, so flash slash here, good damage. All right, sweet. Okay, there was no epiphanies there. I was hoping it would be something crazy, like we just start seeing all my basics be done. All right, so we're gonna actually remove the flowing parry. Always get rid of that card if I can first. All right, so we got an elite coming up, so that does guarantee we'll get one of the new catalyst gear once we win that. All right, let's do that. We can hold off, but we're just gonna do the damage. Nice. Okay, yeah, actually took or reduced how much damage we're gonna take. All right, rapid. All right, and that's GG. So not too bad, but no epiphanies just yet. So I mean, it's only been the first couple of nodes though, so I can't be too judgmental. We're gonna go on this one. See what we can get. All right, overshock unit. I think I have. You know, when you draw. Oh no, that's the fixed damage. Okay. Let's actually pick that up, because that's gonna be the Forbidden Catalyst gear, I think. So when you draw fixed damage to an enemy, let's do that. Gives us a little bit of extra attack oomph. We say, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go over. Okay, let's see how this goes. All on attack, which we like. Let's see. Okay, I think it's our first epiphany. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go Ballista. Let's do that. Good crit. Sir Kowalowski. Okay, that was a good hit. Yeah, because I have to remember too, like, that inability, like, or that ballista in between is just so good, and it ends up adding up to more damage than you just like trying to do damage all the time in each turn. All right, let's go for that. There we go. Nice. All right, equipment. When you draw an ability, fixed or draw by an ability, plus 40% fixed shield. Okay, it looks like Ray's gear is fleshing out already, which is pretty good. We just now need to get the the cards for her. Okay, so we're gonna go up here for the attack. Prepare to subdue. It's pretty good damage. Okay, we're starting to see some of the epiphanies pop off a little bit. Okay, retain, choose one card in your hand. Okay, that actually is pretty good to have control over, so we'll take that. And we're going to, what do we have? Blots? Oh, okay. So that's pretty good. Good damage, good damage. Okay, we can heal here. Okay, so it looks like all the standard epiphanies are starting to ramp. We're gonna go for the cost increase on one cost cards. Get some shield up. Okay. All right, Sir Kalowski gives me another new card. Okay, so yeah, we're starting to actually see some occurrences here. It's not bad. Increase it by 80%. All right, bombardment. And then that may kill. Yep, there it is. Alrighty, that's that. That'll do it. That will do it. Oh, clicked the wrong thing. All right, so we can definitely focus up here. Go down all the way here into another unidentified, into a DeLong shop. So yeah, let's see what we can get. We got the gentleman, the extraordinary gentleman in a suit. Probably will go for the administrative badge. That'll give me a little bit more health. And it'll give me one evade at the start of battle, just in case somebody wants to try to kill me before we really get the ball rolling. Yeah, like this guy. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. That's all pretty good damage. Yeah, 0 that first hit. We love that. We love that. Okay. And are we gonna go flash? And boom. All right, we get to pick out, or not pick out, but we get a piece of gear. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Survivor's Hood. All right, at the start of the battle, you gain 140% fixed shield. That's pretty good. We'll go ahead and take that. That'll give us a little bit of defensive layering up until the point of us getting Ray going. Now, I want to actually go down. Yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to go down. I doubt we're going to run into the dimensional because I don't see that being on this pathway. We might not see the dimensional to the exterior, or sorry, interior. Nice. We got the other draw cards. So we got all our draw cards, I think. Yeah, let's go down. All right, sweet. So we got everything lined up for some pretty solid damage. Okay. What else do we get? Oh no, we just got our next draw card. Okay, or all our draw cards. So that was repos right there. I thought we had it already. It's actually pretty good stuff right there. Snack time, get rid of the bombardment. Okay. Should be able to kill this next turn, hopefully. There we go. Sir Kowalowski. Amp my ballista. Alright, we got a raw heal right there. Alright, dog only got 4 HP. I was about to say, ain't no way you ain't killing him. Alright, there we go. And, oh man, if this takes me to a dimension, that's just kind of funny. Okay, it doesn't. Alright, so it is a, let's see. Roll a 7, or we get schizophrenia. I mean, we roll a 20. We'll take that. So it's just a standard epiphany. Let's see if we can get the iceberg. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we can really get the build going because we got all of our AoE stuff. This looks like this may be one of my very first runs I've done in a while where I did not run into the dimensional. Okay, so we have the dopamine injector. We're not going to go too crazy over that. Let's see what we can remove, if there's anything to remove. I might keep all the cards for right now, just so that I can get this going. When another character uses reload, we're going to... Let's get rid of bombardment prep. Okay, and then let's actually do this. Let's see, nothing that we really want. Yeah, there's nothing that we really want here, so that's okay. We're just gonna heal and walk about. Okay. So yeah, we got one standard fight, another unidentified area, and then another DeLong shop, and then that'll be our final area to kind of give us a idea of what we'll be able to work with for this very first boss fight. Okay. Retain exhaust, draw 2, 1 AP. That sounds ideal to me. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're starting to see some things. We don't need that yet. We got Flash Slash, we got Iceberg. So let's go ahead and get those going. Good crits. Alright, nice heal. Oh man, if that card had been a little stronger with that crit. Let's go. Let's go. Prepare to subdue. Alright, so draw 1 card for this unit for 1 turn, gain 1 morale. Increase damage amount of attack cards of this unit by 20% for 1 turn. Okay, that's a little... I think this one's still basically the same. Nice. Crit. Alright, 25 credits. Alright, so let's see what we can get here. I doubt... Oh, nice. Okay, so these are not special epiphany occurrences, but they are still not the bad ones. Let's go for select. An Epiphany. I'm trying to think, is there a specific one I still need for Ray? I think it's the morale one. Oh, Dark Condensation. I forgot about that. Yeah, I was still trying to be a little bit conscious of the fact that I want certain cards on nope, nothing there. Certain cards on what's her face? Yuki. All right, so we got a Financial Therapy, which is great. That's going to keep us alive. All right, nothing really for the other card values. We're going to, I guess, keep all of our cards for right now. Leave. Free heal, free reduction. Not too bad. Good health. Everybody looks like they're ready for a boss fight. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, we're already doing some pretty solid damage. All right, there we go. Oh, I could have used that. I could have used this. Do we have a rewind? Yeah, we do. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming in. Nice, because that takes off one of the hungers. All right, 6k HP with a possible 2k heal. All right, snack time with some AP gen. All right, let's go Dark Blade. All right, what do we want? Iceberg. Good crit. Oh, double crit. Okay. It's always satisfying when you see those because those require two different, they have two different crit values, so, or chances. They're not the same of them, like, damage. So, that means I crit twice in a row. Alright, nice flash. Let's do that. It's gonna be good damage right there. Boom. Alright, he's gonna go into a heal stance. I think we get like 2 turns or something like that. Alright, so that's not terrible. Okay. I'm trying to think if it would make more sense for me to do that damage or we kind of need the hit counts. Yeah, we kind of need the hit counts. So even though technically I would get more from doing the ult, I want the hit counts. All right. Okay, repose. Let's see what we get. All right, not bad, but okay, you can get an AP from that. So you got to really think about which cards you're gonna use. Plus 20% on that. Okay, this is actually a really good run. Okay, not too shabby. All the hunger is gone and a crit. Oh, wait, she's about to freak out. Oh, not yet. Okay. So they're giving me one more turn, I think, with her before she freaks all the way out. And I gotta try to wake her up after that. Let's go for the 3 hit count. Good ballistas, I guess. Flash. I can't use it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that was really, really good damage. It's gonna kind of mess me up here. Oh, nope, they didn't do it yet. Okay, wow, I am... Okay. That is extremely crazy. There we go, get those hungers out of here. We'll go for the ballista buff. Let's see. Oh, nice. That's GG. Even if what she is. No, she's not freaking out yet. I'm surprised they're letting me off the chain like this. Wow, that's insane. I don't think I've ever done a fight where I was that close to going off the rails and I just didn't. All right, we're gonna go Iceberg Cleave. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a fight like that. Let's go with this. All right, let's see. All right, so we do got to prepare for it, though, because there's 1,000% coming. Whether we want it to or not. At the start of the turn, decrease the cost of cards. Okay, possession is really good. Discard one. When discarding a card, the first time of each turn, draw one. Yeah, actually, I think deficiency counteracts the crap I got going on in my build. All right, so we really, at the end of the day, got to get through. I'm almost certain this area right here is a whatchamacallit, a dimensional. So we just got to get past this part right here. Oh, sweet. It's these guys. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and snack time. Yeah, trying to work this guy down as much as I can before I freak out. Let's go. Yeah, actually that works. Yep, and that's GG to you. Nice. Oh boy, that was a lot of hits. Okay, I know. You were doing your thing. You were popping off. You were. Okay, choose one card in the hand, 100% damage amount, healing. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to leave your health kind of low. Oh, but you know what? I forgot we have Ballista going off, so it's going to be kind of hard to do that, buddy. Alright. Let's go for this. Alright, the only good thing is if we get to this next area, like if it is the dimensional, we can try to, actually not even try to, we will be able to come out of this and be fine. Okay, Crimson Sword, decrease stress, select among, let's go, I don't know what card I have on right now. Okay, so we'll roll for the 7, I don't see why not, there we go. Decrease their stress. Yep. That's fine. Because then as soon as she comes out of this, then it's going to be a blast. There we go. Yep. You can kind of almost tell like where the dimensional is because they sometimes set it up. Sometimes it can be like one node, but other times they'll set it up in a way where it's like, that looks like a little too suspicious here. All right, so this is perfect. All right, let's see here. Oof. Oh, it took two of my, bruh, I kind of need that. How you gonna take my, my mental break card? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I need that. I need that, brother. All right. Okay. No, you need to stop slashing your team. There we go. Okay, now we are in a beautiful position. Let's get these hills going. Rapid. Oh, okay. Okay, 2 morale, decrease morale by 2. That's a monster card. Can get an epiphany too. Hunger of the Void. I might give that to. I'll just give it to Ren. I mean, we'll see what happens. Equipment. Okay, nice. So at the end of the turn, if you have 3 more cards in your hand, 140% fixed shield. Don't know if we need that, but yeah, we'll get rid of that. I don't think we need it. Good credit gain there. All right, let's do this. Financial therapy, freezing. Yeah, so that's actually pretty sick. Some AP gen here. The damage. Yeah, we're like, oh my god, no damage. Yo, okay, that's crazy. All right, so whoa, another monster card? Which one is this? Okay, Shy Gardener. So 50 hits, or 50%, sorry, times 4. Hey, we'll try it on Yuki. I don't see why not. 10% to 0 cost cards. Okay, that could be pretty good. Yeah, that's just more attack. All right, so hopefully we get a pretty good occurrences potentially here. And or cards. I really want to overwhelm card with that monster card. That would be really nice. But hey, we don't know. We don't know what the game is going to do. We're just taking what we can get. Belligerence, pulverize. Okay. And that's guaranteed to be weakness attack. Now, this build may very well go a whole nother direction. We'll take the pulverize. I'll entertain it. We'll entertain the pulverize card. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's great. This is a great repose. Nice. I was hoping, I was like, please be one of my draw cards. All right, and then we get credits. So we got 600 credits just from coming in here. That's pretty good. All right, let's leave. So yeah, we had a pretty good run from the exterior, and the run so far in the interior is not too bad. We just got to hope we find a pretty decent lane and we're able to just kind of coast out of it. All right, so we got that enhanced thing right there. Might take, yeah, we're just gonna go straight. We might actually go all the way back here. After we go here, we're gonna go straight down. Boom, attack, DeLong, attack, and then into DeLong. I never really like to do an attack node here because the enemy, for some reason, gets god awful. So yeah, we're gonna see how this kind of fares, and then we could possibly see some more occurrences. Ooh, okay, so you're hitting me with a higher cost anyway. All right, that's lovely. Let's go ahead and reduce them. Thank you. We're gonna go iceberg. All right, firing preparation. Okay, that works out. That works out. We'll save that card for a rainy day. Nice. Ooh, that's a lot of hits. All right, so we kind of have to hit with this one. And then we get 3 marks. Man, there's just so much incoming damage. Let me think here. All right, let's do it. Yeah, we took that off ASAP. Jeez. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this. I think I can get more out of that. Oh, was that card costing me? Oh no, it's the same price. Okay. So, yeah, we go 1 hit here. But now we get 4 morale. Lowers that card. And then look at that. Yeah, see? This is why, like, you gotta... It's like you gotta pay attention to your cards. Because that 169... Good freaking damage. Now all that extra crap is gone. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right, because you're marked, buddy. He's good as dead anyway. I really want to just do that. There we go. Into that pulverize. Woo. Okay, that that kind of shredded, bro. All right. I'm not mad at that at all. Let's go down. I think this may be one of those areas. Yeah, this is the equipment. If we roll the 12, then this would be pleasant. If not, I think as far as gear goes, though, I'm not going too crazy if I don't get that equipment, because I can technically buy it. So what we're going to do, let's see. Do we want to fight these guys in here? We're having a pretty solid run. Because I don't know if it's going to let me roll high and then just walk out, or if I'm going to have to really sit here and fight. Which more than likely it's going to make me fight. Okay, no, we're going to chance it. We're going to chance it. Man. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go for it. See what we can do. Whew, they have a lot of HP. Okay. Let's see here. We gotta do some work. All right, let's go snack time. Yeah, as much damage as we can get as soon as, like, we just gotta rip it. All right, go rapid slash. 80%. Okay. I'm not gonna break that just yet because that's AP I can use in another turn. Okay. I feel like these cards could have been better. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, these could have been better. Give me another 3, please. There we go. That's looking like something. Okay. Let's get some morale going. Yeah, we got some cards now. These monster cards aren't the worst though. That's the thing. They're expensive, but okay, so let me think here. Pulverize is 2 costs. That's not even awoken yet. That does give me a heal. We can retain that card, so we're not even thinking about this one. All right, so we're gonna go pulverize. There we go. Iceberg got drawn, so that's great. Give me a crit. Nice. And we got marks removed. Okay. All right, so we got 1 financial therapy card left. Are we going freezing? That gives me 60% more damage every time on her card. So yeah, we'll go freezing. I think that's just more of the preemptive play. All right, let's see what we can do. We got 5 hitters. I think I should be getting close to that monster card. Yeah, that's 4 hits, Mark 3. So that's so clutch. All right, so we're gonna go Predator here. Let's do that. That's 1. Then this should lower that like immediately. That's 4 hits exactly. Wow, that's crazy, 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 crazy. When hit, decrease cost of this card when in hand. At the end of turn, vulnerable and weakness to all allies. Yeah, we got to get those out ASAP. And I think we have just enough to get rid of them. Woof. That monster card may have actually just saved me. Like, kid you not. Like, that's actually pretty busted. Okay. Now, it all kind of depends on if we crit or not. If we crit, then... Oh, no. You're gonna... Let's see if we crit. Nope, no crit. Oh, we do. Ooh. Okay. So now he's done. All right, we gotta just deal with that, I guess, for right now. Now we can work on this guy. This is crazy how this ended up turning out. All right, Sir Kowalowski. We don't really have high hit counts this turn. Oh, repose, nice. That's great. This card is nuts. that card is so busted. That card is actually really OP because that is saving me so hard right now. I don't know if I would have any other card that would allow me to be popping off like this. Okay. And now fire preparation is here. Iceberg. All right, almost done. 602. 2. That wasn't bad. And now we got the ballista. Oh boy, yeah, and we got that equipped now. Yeah, it's guaranteed to be mine. Well, let me just make sure I have the damage card I want to use. Okay. Or let me see. Yeah, so he only throws 1 at you? Okay. So let's go heal. Heal. I think this is heal, yeah. And checkmate. There we go. Wow, that was actually pretty ridiculous. I didn't think we were gonna actually get through that like that, but those monster cards really clutched it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That alone was insane. Okay, so we're gonna go work our way down, I think. Yeah, we gotta go all the way down. So yeah, we're gonna work our way down. Yeah, that was really clutch. Monster cards for the win, bro. Those the monster cards is crazy. Okay, so let's see here. We got an iceberg. We got let's go and start healing. Go for any inspiration cards we get. This is all single target, so we're not stressed. All right, snack time, repose. Nice. All right, we shall heal. We shall slash. It's crazy how many times you get to hit with that. All right, he's definitely gonna slap me. Let's go for it. Good crit though. And the mark, I forgot about that. Fire, break it up. Use that. Yeah, oh man, this is actually like, this is actually kind of becoming an insane like setup. Okay, flash. Yeah, the marks is so good. All right, that's GG. Yeah, it allows her to really get the pop off. All right, so we got the pulverize, vulnerable. Oh boy, yeah, that's all we needed. If we get any more vulnerable stuff, that's just gonna be ridiculous. All right, let's see. Ooh, snaring dagger, I think is actually what we want for Veronica. There we go. All right, let's continue. All right, let's see what we can get going here. Gotta heal. Freezing. Dude, yeah, these regular ads are just so tanky. It's crazy, dude. Oh, okay, we got the same setup. Go morale first. Nice. Then the Shy Gardener. Nice, we got rid of a lot of those gnawing things. Only good thing is that card gets retained, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. The slash. I think we can maybe take some more damage off. Woo! That damage is serious, dude. Nice. Yeah, that damage is pretty serious. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. 10 turns. Okay, let's go with this card. Lowering morale is huge. AP, exhaust. Oh, no, we don't exhaust here. We just draw. Okay, so we're kind of cooking here. 0 costs. All right, let's see. With 2 vulnerable to the target. Oh my god. This is crazy. What is happening right now? This might be one of my most creative runs, bro. Like, just cause, like, I wasn't even trying to make none of this happen. This is so random. So we could go trickery. Let's do... And then we still have the ballista at the end, so dropping that down to 1900. If we get a crit, even better. No crit. Oh, nope, we got a crit right there. Nice. All right, so he has 3 cards that he can play. Oh, you know what? That allows me an extra hit. Nice. Yes, inspire the long sword. I think the ballista may finish. Yeah, ballista I think finishes here. Wow. Oh my god. This is crazy, bro. All right, so wow. Okay. I wish we had an event that would allow me to heal here or something. All right, let's see. I really don't want to deal with any stress. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with any stress, but I know I'm gonna have to, so that's kind of the problem. So let's just get it out the way. Whew. Let's see what this increases. Oh no, not anything good. Yeah, retain, reload twice, reduce the cost by 1. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll just use that. We're gonna have to. I mean, it's not bad though. That's not all bad. I think definitely the focal point more so here is the Yuki right now. All right, so let's see what we can do, man. Okay, so we got a mood swinger. This is not a bad one to be tackling right here. I think it's every time you hit him, he does some change of heart crap. Yeah. Change of heart. I don't even know what that's gonna be. I might reset the turn just because. I don't know. Okay, I think it's just a standard hit. Yeah, it's like really small hit. Okay, we could take that. We definitely can deal with that. Yeah, the 2 vulnerable before that is crazy. What skill is he about to use? Oh, his morale is pretty high. Okay, so I want to kind of heal just to get that out the way, just in case. I think that was 80% damage to the cost 1 card. All right, let's get this going. All right, change your heart. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That is so ridiculous. So we're gonna reload 2. Wow, we get it back. Okay. Oh, this is busted. Oh, because now, hold on, because I'm almost certain with what effects do we have up right now? I wish it would let me see all my even my special abilities. But I'm almost certain with the retrieve being up like that, that's going to hit pretty hard. Okay, so that's actually kind of nuts. I didn't realize it worked like that. All right, so let's go draw a card. Why not? Oh, I was hoping. I was hoping. We do get some AP here. Oh, it's not gonna go any higher. Okay, so it just lets you keep retrieving it. Oh, up until it actually gets used, and so it's probably not using it. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna go for it. I'm absolutely gonna go for it. Yep. Yeah, these monster cards are actually ridiculous. All right, let's see. Dude, we have 757 coins to work with right now. I could buy just about anything to finish off anything. We got Forbidden Algorithm in here. Let's see. We got a couple of other cards we can look at. We got Sadism in here, which is pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good. Vulnerable. Lead card. Yeah, we got one monster card. I'm kind of tripping on that, but we are in Nightmare, so I might be able to actually handle it. We might be able to actually handle that on a build. So decrease the cost of one random card, vulnerable to all enemies, and decrease the cost to one attack card. So that could be decent. Shock is not bad at all. I might take this just so she can take advantage of the vulnerable proc for the whole party when she gets her turn. Let's see. Nothing else really worth noting. Yeah, I think here if we're going to remove anything, we better do so. I kind of like this. I really want to try to get the subdue card, but that cost 0 card is like super clutch. Rapid Slash I may just get rid of because like now I'm thinking about it, like I really just be wanting to pull these cards. Rapid Slash is clutch, but it also costs. Whereas like the vulnerable is just like way more, is actually like just more beneficial to my setup. So let's get rid of the Rapid Slash. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna get rid of Rapid Slash. Let's see what else we can get here. I really want to try to get something going. Yeah, let's grab the Superconductive. That's Overwhelm, or no, that's Heavy Bash. Okay, so we actually got something there. I think that may be that. Yeah, I think we have one more fight that we have to do, and then we go into another unidentified area, and then that's that. All right, this won't be too bad. All right, so, whew. All right, let's deal with this. Give myself some shield. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with Veronica losing it at some point. That's the only issue we're gonna run into here. Damn. Let me just make sure I'm doing this correct. All right, let's go with that. Okay, they're all on like another stance right now. I might want to keep them there. Yeah, I may want to keep them there. All right, let's do it one more time. Okay, so yeah, I may want to keep them there. I don't think I want to. Oh no, actually, they just changed stances. Hold on, let me see if this affects it or not. Otherwise, I'm gonna reset the whole turn. Yeah, let's reset the whole turn. Yeah, I gotta be very, very careful here. So yeah, we want them to swap. So let's go resonating again. Let's go Predator, I think, first. Now, what is that? Is that like a form of change of heart? Upon using an attack card, change to a beneficial effect action. Oh, okay. So if I keep hitting them with attack cards, they'll keep changing. Okay, okay. If I use a skill card, they change over to attack. All right. So this is why reading is fundamental. So they're gonna swap back over to attack. Let's hit them again. Now they're in a beneficial effect. All right, this is how we can actually manage these guys. Okay. That actually works. And if I keep hitting with attack cards, it keeps them, I'm assuming. Oh, did Whim get removed though? Hold on. Okay, so that's interesting. I don't know if I want to take this damage or not. No, because I think the next turn, if I would have waited. Well, actually, no. Yeah, we knocked him out of it. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna try to do the safe route. Oh boy. All right, so that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm trying not to mess this run up. Let's actually go into. Do we want to do any buffs first? Yeah. Let's just buff. Okay, cool. Okay, so we'll leave that like that. I'm not even gonna change it again. Or actually, no, hold on, I'll do one more. Yeah, Sir Kowalski. Ooh. Hit this one. There we go. Okay, so now they're in the beneficial effect. Okay, yeah, that was afterwards. Okay. Woo, they get a crazy amount of morale. Okay, they get a crazy amount of morale. That actually could almost kill me. All right, repose. All right, I gotta really hammer these guys. Okay, so let's actually keep it on the attack side for right now. Yeah, because you get some AP here. Okay, so we got the markings. Okay, cool. I'm gonna mark you so we can reduce you further. Bring that morale down. Let's actually go grab another one of my cards. Nice. Okay, cool. We get rid of one of them. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Good crit. Yeah, costs are reduced by 1, but no AP. Oh, good hit. Okay, so that works. Whoo, we are cutting it close. Okay. Yeah, we're absolutely cutting it close. Nice. That's one. All right, we get to actually heal here. So believe it or not, we actually got to heal here. Let me see if I use this. Nope, it doesn't do anything. Okay, I thought it was gonna give me a turn where he was back in his enhanced state, but I mean my man's got like 9 morale, so he don't really need it. Freezing slash. Okay, that's the best we could get going on that. All right, repose. Yeah, we got a heal here. Yeah, that's basically... Yeah, go repose first. Nice. Yeah, that's GG. Woo. Wow. They are pulling this through. They are pulling this through. Okay. So this is not bad. We are not going for an attack node. Hell nah. Absolutely not. All right, so we could go for the forbidden source. That would actually be a really, really good card, but we can also go for active threat response, so that reduces morale. Let's see what we have. And it's whenever we're hit, we can actually proc vulnerable, weaken, impair. I think I may just go for this one, just because this is going to be like... That's going to be really insane to have on. Even though the other one is really nice, that's going to just be nice because this boss can hit you like 4 times. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, that's going to run off or wear off that evade. So we'll take that. All right, here we go. This is what we've been working up towards. Yeah, this is an insane run. Not gonna lie. This may be one of my most insane runs I've done. Are we gonna go and grab that aggressive mutant? We can. That put me at 10 cards though. Oof. It depends, because if we're able to duplicate, then I don't want that. Yeah, belligerent. Okay, so we can run these 3. See if we get a overwhelm card. We do not. We do get a rally card, which I'll throw in there on the Ray. Now let's leave. Get a little bit of stress reduction. All right, here we go. Boss time. Oh my God, we gotta try to take out like 14,000 HP. All right, here we go. 15. All right, yeah, we gotta level up real quick. He took my card. Give me back my card. All right, at least we have the ballista though. Do we want to do damage here, or are we trying to heal? We're gonna go heal, because we only get that once anyway. Let's go ahead and do that. The only good thing with this boss is this boss doesn't heal like the exterior boss does. All right, so we took down some of those voids. And we got those ballistas. I love the fact that the ballista works on the void. All right, let's see. There we go. Nice, give me my cards back. This is actually going to be really good for marking. Even though I don't get the heals, I'll get them another turn. All right, so that's gonna, yeah, that's gonna mark you up. And then she's about to enrage. I just don't see it not happening that way. All right, there we go. Okay, we gotta try to get her out of here as quick as possible. Okay, flash slash. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. Good stuff. Nice. Oh my god, this is my world tour run right here. There's no way, dude. There is zero way. Okay, let's just do it. Flash slash, give me decrease by 1, or when inspired. What's the original right now? Yeah, decrease by 1. We could get an extra bit of damage, 100% more. I mean, we might run with that. I don't see why that would be an issue. Because extra inspiration. I mean, also though, yeah, that could be a make or break in the run. Let's go with the decreased cost. That one's always just nice to have if you can get it. All right, let's go iceberg. All right, there you go. All right, so we got to actually reset her her ballista. Oh, no, the ballista came back. Never mind. Excuse me. Okay, so we gotta get rid of that despair. Let's go Predator's Blade. That gives us a little morale. All right, Sir Kowalowski. Yeah, it's gonna be some pretty insane amp to the ballista. Do we want to do that? Let's go Dark Condensation. All right, let's do this. Yeah, we are clutch meistering this so hard. All right. We actually get to use that because I wasn't too sure if I was even going to be able to use that. Nice, good hit. Now he gets all those negative debuffs for touching me. Now you're gonna give me back my card in like 2 seconds. Let's go Hunger Void. Let's go with the Predator's Blade. All right. Yeah, this card just being on hand is just crazy. I need my ballista back though, bro. If you want to keep impairing yourself, then by all means. I mean, I am not gonna tell you to stop hitting me. All right, so let's see. We get the heal. Let's go rally. Nice. Give me another ballista card. Nope. Okay. Oh, actually, did it just give me one? I think so. It just keeps reapplying it. That's so busted. Oh, we got pulverize now. All right, so what we're gonna do is pulverize. All right, into a Shy Garden. Oh my god, that is such a sick and just crazy Yo, crazy. Okay. I mean, I don't know. This build, I don't think I need to duplicate anything else on Yuki. It's a really, really weird, interesting build. Um, but I mean, since we're here, might as well, right? Triple iceberg, just cause you can. All right, let's see. So we got the foggy weapon. Let's go with this. Now which one do I want? I guess I kind of prefer the replica core. Yeah, we can give this to you for your build. And I think that's that. So let's actually skip. All right, so that's a pretty good run. If your friends say that you can't actually do it with this setup, no, they lied. You really can. Yeah, this single-handedly may be the most insane run I've ever done. Like single-handedly, this is definitely the most insane run I've done. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, she needs some therapy. Ooh, let's see what she remembers though. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let you guys see that. So this is what we ended up getting for Veronica. Nothing crazy. This is really not a focused build, but does have some Niflheim stuff going on. This right here is actually not bad. There's a lot of heal in this. There's a lot of heal, debuffing, buffing. Like, I actually am pretty impressed with this. This kept the team alive. But this one right here is the one we need to check. We need to we need to check that one. All right, so hold on. I'm gonna skip ahead so that we can see how that's gonna go. Okay, guys, so here we are. The build actually stuck, believe it or not. So, but I guess because we didn't really get any crazy epiphanies or anything like that on the Shy Gardener, that's what we got, right? We do got the Pulverize with the vulnerability. We have the triple icebergs for 0 reason. And then we have the Prepare to Subdue. Nothing special. There's no like divine epiphanies, but if I could have gotten some divine epiphanies in this, man, that would have been nuts. But either way, I'm gonna save this. This is a build that I feel like I earned this build. This build is so stupid, but it also is really good at the same time. It's really weird. I feel like all I would need to really enable it is just to have a party where I just have somebody allowing like Veronica, for example, where she's just drawing my combatant cards quite a bit. Then I could really get this account going or get this build going. But yeah, that's basically that, guys. I gotta go take a break. That was a serious marathon run. Let me know what you guys and how you're feeling. I feel like the epiphanies happen pretty often, even some happening in the boss fight. So yeah, it felt a lot better for that difficulty. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Everyone, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.